Captain Marvel is the hero we need right now. The newest addition to the ever-expanding Marvel Cinematic Universe, Captain Marvel releases in theaters on March 8, 2019, and will make a big impact when it hits. As of right now, Avengers Endgame has not teased anything about the titular heroine's involvement, but it's very likely she could play a major part in the fight against Thanos. Though, many unfamiliar with the comics have lingering questions about this powerful superhero. Why is she such an important character in the MCU? We're here to answer your questions and then some. Here's why Captain Marvel is the hero we need right now. She's been in the superhero game since the 1960s. Captain Marvel was originally the moniker of an alien Kree soldier named Marvel, who debuted in Marvel Superheroes number 12 in 1967. The following issue of that comic introduced readers to Carol Danvers, a United States Air Force officer who knew about Marvel's alter ego. After a freak explosion that exposed her to massive amounts of energy, Danvers became a human Kree hybrid and took on the mantle of Miss Marvel. The Miss Marvel series was a watershed moment for feminist comics and made Carol Danvers a staple in comics for decades.
9.
She's the most powerful superhero in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Although audiences haven't seen Captain Marvel in action on screen yet, Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige has already revealed that the comic superhero will stand above the rest of the MCU pantheon. Feige stated, "All of the Marvel characters have flaws to them. All of them have deep humanity to them. With Captain Marvel, she is as powerful a character as we've ever put in a movie. Her powers are off the charts, and when she's introduced, she will be by far the strongest character we've ever seen." Can I say girl power? In the comics, Carol Danvers possessed superhuman strength, flight, and a whole host of other powers that made her a force to be reckoned with. It'll be interesting to see how her powers stack up with characters like Hulk, Thor, and Thanos.
8.
She has powers that will look amazing on screen. Speaking of powers, Captain Marvel will be the first MCU superhero to possess a diverse array of abilities. Besides her strength and flight, which are pretty common traits among heroes, Danvers also has the ability to absorb energy and manipulate matter. Cool. The trailer for Captain Marvel hinted at these unique powers, showing Carol shoot energy blasts from her hands. While that might not be visually groundbreaking, it'll be interesting to see how her energy absorption ability will be used in tandem with the energy blasts. Industrial light and magic is at the helm for visual effects production on Captain Marvel, so fans can rest assured that her abilities will look gorgeous in an IMAX screening.
7.
And my favorite, she's got a cute cat. There's plenty that sets Captain Marvel apart from the rest of the MCU, but she's the only hero whose cat even makes super spy Nick Fury giddy. Carol's pet Tabby is named Goose after the Top Gun character and a nod to her Air Force affiliation. He's also based on Captain Marvel's cat from the comic series Chewie. In the comics, Chewie is known to be a Flurkin, an alien race that resembles domestic cats from Earth and holds pocket dimensions inside their mouths. Holy crap, that is so cool. Directors Anna Boden and Ryan Fleck have been mum about whether or not Goose is a Flurkin, but if he is, it could have some implications for Avengers Endgame. Whatever the case may be, who doesn't want to see a cute kitty sidekick in a superhero movie? All that being said, my cat Bella and Tristan's cats, Tink and Annie, might give this feline some competition, but whatever.
It's true.
Let's see them come together.
Oh, that works too. My cats are the best, though.
Wanna bring it on.
6.
She's from the 90s. Blockbuster Video 9-inch nails, t-shirts, and pagers are just a few of the 90s things the Captain Marvel trailer reveals. For those who didn't experience the sheer awesomeness of the 1990s, Captain Marvel will surely not disappoint the transporting Gen Zers back to a time without iPads or Instagram. Can you believe it? Besides the obvious 90s references, Captain Marvel herself will be a part of a world that is devoid of superheroes and interdimensional conflict. Essentially, the movie's setting will be, as executive producer Jonathan Schwartz says, a place in the cinematic universe that she can carve out for her own. where she wasn't one superhero out of many. She just stands out.
5.
She'll introduce the infamous Skrull Empire. The Skrulls are a hostile alien race that have been around the Marvel Universe since the early 1960s, making their first appearance in the Fantastic Four #2. Well, up until now, the MCU hasn't dealt with the threat of these green-skinned, pointy-eared humanoid shapeshifters. Say that 5 times fast. But that's all about to change with the Captain Marvel, where Danvers thwarts an invasion of the Skrulls. The introduction of the Skrulls could have major implication for the MCU, since they can disguise themselves as anyone. Who's to say a Skrull doesn't end up impersonating a key Avenger that Captain Marvel will unmask in a later film? Only time will tell.
4.
She'll open up a new area of the MCU. Besides the introduction of the Skrulls, Captain Marvel will shed new light on the cosmic side of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Although movie audiences first witnessed the cosmic characters of the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, which I love so much, Carol Danvers' origin story will include much about the Kree civilization, which has been largely overlooked up to this point. There's also the possibility that Captain Marvel's cosmic power set will gain the attention of bigger players from the comics, like Silver Surfer, Galactus, Nova, or Eternity. Overall, Captain Marvel will surely push the cosmic envelope further as the MCU enters Phase 4.
3.
She'll turn the tables on Thanos. Warning, there are spoilers ahead. In the closing scene of Infinity War, Nick Fury uses a pager to reach out to Captain Marvel before he dies. Everything is bleak for the Avengers and Earth at this point, but Captain Marvel will be Fury's Hail Mary play against Thanos. Though there's little information on how Danvers will undo the Mad Titan's finger snap, there's plenty of clues from both characters' comic history that could impact Avengers Endgame. Thanos and Marvel dueled numerous times in the original Captain Marvel series, and Marvel Studios might shed light on this rivalry with Danvers serving as the current captain. Additionally, it has been hinted that Captain Marvel might be able to access the quantum realm, enabling her to travel through space and time. This would allow Carol to revert Thanos' genocidal purge over half of the universe. Unless, of course, she got dusted too, which there's like a 50% chance of, in which case this movie might be pointless, but probably not.
2.
She'll have a huge impact on female superhero movies. Yes, girl. Aside from the impact Captain Marvel will have from a story standpoint, she will undoubtedly set a new bar for female superhero movies. While DC's Wonder Woman paved this way for strong heroines in 2017, that film was unfortunately tied with less successful DC Universe movies, which, if we're being honest, might have diminished its overall impact. Captain Marvel, on the other hand, is being pushed by the production juggernaut, Marvel Studios, with an undeniable, wildly successful pedigree in the superhero genre. There is little doubt that Captain Marvel will be a smash hit at the box office and will propel more female-led superhero movies. That's what I'm saying.
1.
She'll be a great role model for young women. When Marvel Comics created the Miss Marvel series in 1977, co-creator Jerry Conway had a specific purpose in crafting a female hero. We were looking to expand our reach to a wider audience and to reach young women and young girls as potential audience, he said. Essentially, the creative team at Marvel wanted to give young women a superhero that they could relate to, just as young men look up to heroes like Captain America and Iron Man. In 2019, the goal for Marvel Studios is quite similar. Captain Marvel will be the first female-driven adventure from the production company, and it will seek to empower young women, just as Miss Marvel did decades earlier. The tagline for the movie, "Higher, Further, Faster," is not only a nod to the ongoing comic series, but also a statement that women should aim high, like Captain Marvel. So, what are you most excited for in Marvel's next phase? Did we leave out any cool facts that you want to share? Let us know in the comments below or tweet your answer to us at List25.
Enjoying our lists? Be sure to click that subscribe button on the bottom right and the notification bell so you don't miss out on new ones every Monday through Friday. Share them with your friends and help us consistently conciliate curiosity. And if you want even more lists, check out these videos here or just head to our website at list25.com. While you're there, Make sure to join our newsletter for exclusive lists, prizes, and so much more. You really don't want to miss out on this.